it's a beautiful day.
Oh, man.
Totally cool,
We
yeah.
got some sun in Belgium
Actually,
finally.
yeah. We've been like out since beginning of June or end of May.
Yeah.
And we never had. Actually, it was one festival with some sun. It was like in Russia.
In Russia,
summer,
the last place you would expect some sun.
Exactly. And you know how many people were there?
No.
780,000 people.
Oh
my
God.
I never played in front of so many people. It's crazy.
Was that the biggest crowd you've ever played for?
Ever.
Wow. Because I saw you went to Russia and you also took a day off and you went to, on a little boat trip.
That's
on the Volga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one.
I was on a boat trip though, but
You weren't on a boat trip?
No.
You don't like romantic boat trips?
I don't like, at the moment, I'd like to be with my daughter. You know, she's she's a little one, and I like to spend a lot of time with her.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's it. But now you're here at Werchter. I'm very glad you guys are back. Rammstein, I saw you guys 3 years ago. I was nailed to the ground. Of course, the whole show with the pyrotechnics, the big setup. Flake, who was in the rubber boat again. What can we expect from the show tonight?
Well, as you know, Rammstein in it, there's always something to expect, which... what can we expect? We can expect like a lot of good music, a lot of good shows, elements, a lot of good lights. Hopefully a good band that performs really well. And, you know, I mean, there's always like something with Rammstein, when Rammstein plays, something happening. And I always describe it like, a lot of people, like especially in America, always ask me, so how does it work with you guys? You know, people do not understand your language and stuff like that, but you have so much success. And I explain it always like, when Rammstein plays, you know, we create just such a huge energy. And fire is also part of it, you know, because, you know, if you burn some, you create some kind of energy. And when we give this energy to the people bring the energy back, and it's a back and forward kind of an energy exchange. And if everything works well, then like we both are really satisfied, and we have a fantastic show. So that's how it works with us.
I was wondering, in the very beginning, every band has to start somewhere. You didn't have all those pyrotechnics, or when did you start with that exactly?
Well, actually, we started because our singer was so bored, you know, that he needed to do something, and he started to have like some firecrackers. Yeah. That's how it started, yeah.
Just like the little silly firecrackers.
Yeah, really silly. It was really silly and stupid, and then it became bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we started to, you know, in the beginning, you know, I was really like, oh, let's, you know, we have to keep the balance between show and music, you know, because then everyone is talking about the show, nobody talks about the music anymore. But I must admit that the show overruled the music, so nobody's talking about the music anymore. I lost.
But but that was going to be
Sometimes it's going to be it's a burden to have that, you know. Sometimes it just you know, I mean, you do those things and they're fun and stuff, but sometimes you just want to go out and play a fucking rock show, you know. But I guess it's always like, you know, you want to have always the other stuff that you don't have, kind of thing.
Yeah, the grass is greener on the other side, they say.
Exactly. Yeah.
But when is the follow-up to Liebe ist für alle da? When is it coming?
Well,
the next record, new music.
New music, yeah. Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You haven't, because you have such a nice setup here.
Just for showing off.
Is it?
Just for impressing you.
You can't even play. You can even work the things.
Play a little bit. Yeah.
But is that to like when you get inspired and you just have a hand, your little MIDI controller?
Mostly needed for like, you know, playing, like I play like 1 hour to get a little warm, you know, get into the mood and stuff. That's what I do. And then if you have some songs or some ideas, you know, I record it. But like I wish I could actually ride on tour, but I can't. For some reason, I'm always distracted, you know, and I need like total privacy, you know, and I work a lot at home, so, and I'm kind of like ending up like on tour doing other stuff, which has nothing to do with writing songs.
And then there's stupid interviewers wanting to ask you questions, keeping you up
that's
from
okay too, but just
songs.
I wish like there's a lot of people can do that, but I can't for some reason. I can't ride on tour.
Well, you're not the only one. I spoke to a lot of bands today, and most of them are like, no, it's touring or writing. We can't combine both because there's so much going
some
on.
People can actually, and it would be a perfect thing, you know, because there's so much time that you wait.
Yeah.
You know, like 80% of being a musician is basically you a waiter. You know, so you're a musician, you be a waiter. You're waiting all the time. That's
or you can party, of course. It struck me when I walked into your backstage. Yeah. There's a shower room. There's the backstage dressing areas, but there's also a party room. What goes on in there, Richard?
What does it say, guys? What's going on?
What kind of parties? I imagine.
Just an after-show party. The problem is always when we play on festivals like that, nobody has parties organized. So we actually, the band, who say, listen, like, you want to meet all the other bands, you know, and we want to talk to a journalist, you know, and that's why we do parties.
Okay. Oh, damn. So I did this interview way too early. I should have done it after the show.
That's right. No, but you know, just normal after show parties. You know, we just really like to hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't, you know, drive immediately to the hotel. So we just, you know, for a couple hours, you know, having some drinks, talk about shit.
That's really cool. No. Who's like the last person that, because you've met so many people, that you met and you're like, wow, that was a really nice conversation. That's a really nice guy, a really nice band.
Actually, I talked to, I was really impressed with the guitar player of Billy Talent, Ian.
Oh, I've met those guys. Yeah, they're really nice.
I just talked to him like for a while. We had like you know, we talked about a lot of gear and like stuff like that. So that was kind of impressive. Yeah, he was cool, very very cool.
All right, I was wondering what your favorite video of all your cool videos is. Mine is kind of Lust with the fat suits, because that's the last release you did with all the videos combined, the collection end of last year. But what's your favorite and why? Is it hard pick maybe?
I mean, this video is kind of cool actually, I must say.
Yeah.
I would probably use Pussy because it was such an interesting trip.
Yeah.
What we did. I don't like the song so much. So, but I like the video a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the extra dildo set that you made with it as well.
Yeah.
We actually gave it away on our channel to viewers.
You
yeah, it was really cool.
Too?
No, because we had to give them away. I was like, I'm taking this not for me, for my wife.
No problem.
Do you have one here?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but a lot of bands have covered your songs, and I know that most of them, or I heard Till say that he thought they were shit. They were like, I didn't like that cover song. If there was one band who you would like even ask, who could ask permission for you to do a cover song of Rammstein, who would it be?
I would love to hear a Depeche Mode version.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Gahan, Martin Gore writing. Could be interesting.
Yeah. Have you ever met those guys?
Yeah. There's like I have two idols in my life that I really like appreciate, you know, like, and one is Martin Gore. I think he's one really talented songwriter, and I met him. He was such a really nice, cool guy, friendly, kind, very cool.
Yeah, and Depeche Mode are playing tomorrow, but you won't be around probably tomorrow.
I know. I just saw it on the list. It's like, what the heck? I'm like all the best bands, you know. I don't know what is what. Always, nah. Why?
Hey, will all you guys be on time to be playing tonight? Because I know that one of you is still flying right now, or is going to come by helicopter?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I always can play, you know. I mean, the good thing is we have two guitar players, you know, if it comes worse, I can play two songs by myself, that's no problem.
Wow.
So, but I think he's going to make it.
All right. Well, I'm very looking forward to the gig. Richard, thank you so much for this nice conversation.
All right.
And if you can find the dildo box, I'll gladly take it home with me. All right.
Let me check.
Woo!
No shit, I don't have it.
You don't have it? Too bad. Still, thank you so much for the conversation.
All right, thank you.
See you in the party room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, be there. All right.
I will.
All right, guys.